Get the archers ready. Night watch, stay alert. I want 10 more men on night watch. Nobody leaves this area once dawn comes unless I give you permission. Anything in the woods comes through, you shoot it or attack it.
Lord Tatus, shouldn't we still focus on the war? The Benjin camp is more dangerous than one man.
That one man killed several of our men. He sabotaged our plan against the Benjins. Nomir is here, he knows where we live, and he is coming for my head. I want everyone to stay alert.
A Gendlian rider entered the camp.
I need to speak to Lord Tatus.
Yes, what is it?
Gendlia sent me to ask about the shipment that didn't come through.
What shipment?
The shipment of food. I believe you were given a quota to follow.
I sent the shipments of food yesterday morning.
We never received them.
The delivery men didn't show.
Nobody did.
Tatis looked around the camp.
Well, they're not here. If they were here, I'd known since it's their job to inform me on the shipments.
Lord Tatus, I expect this matter will be sorted soon. Gendlia is not pleased with the lack of production.
Tell the king he has nothing to worry about. However, you do have something to worry about if you talk to me like I'm beneath you. Just because you deliver the king's word doesn't mean you are the king.
The only thing that worries me is the king's orders.
The messenger turned around and rode back to Gendlia. Polo made it back to the compound. He made his way through the steep steps and entered the main room. Once he was there, he was met by Amos and the rest of the Black Shadows.
Hello, Polo. It is time to depart.
Okay, when are we leaving?
Today.
Where?
You will find out soon, Polo.
Is Hannah, Serana, and Markus ready to go?
They have their own journey to take.
You said that we'll split ways sometime later in the journey. Not here in Benjin.
Solvaris has spoken to us. He is all-knowing and powerful. He says Hannah, Serana, and Markus need to go on their own journey to Barthion. Their objective is complete. They guided you here to us, and now we will guide you to Solvaris.
Polo saw Hannah, Serana, and Markus. He could tell from their appearance that they were visibly upset.
How can Solvaris just change his plan like that? If he is all-knowing, then how come he has to change his plan?
Solvaris is all-knowing and powerful, but he is competing against Zarathul. Who is powerful and knowing, Zarathul is also changing plans and putting all his pieces in place to win back Elaru. That is why we must all do our part. We are pieces to Solvaris's plan, and you are the most powerful and important piece, Polo.
If Polo is as important and powerful as you say he is, then maybe he should make the decisions.
Don't be foolish, young lady. Polo is the most powerful mortal only because he was chosen by Solvaris. His plans are greater than all of us.
We cannot leave on our own without Polo.
You won't be on your own. I will guide you along with other members of the Shadows. Amos will guide Polo to Solvaris, with the guidance of other members of the Black Shadows.
Serana was upset. She walked straight to the exit door.
I have to get some air. I'll be in the street. Yes, me too.
Make sure you're back soon. We leave at dawn.
What happened? I don't know. He just was talking, and then he collapsed to the ground.
The soldier looked down at Clyde's lifeless body on the ground.
There certainly is no damage done to him. Fine, we'll take him away and bury him outside the city.
The soldiers left with Clyde's body, leaving Edward and Nat to themselves.
Do you believe him?
How could you not?
Nat, he said he saw Zarathul.
Zarathul?
The god of death. That's who he is. I thought you read the prophecies.
Not all of it, just the good parts.
This is mad. The king, King Mosen, talking with the god of death, Zarathul himself.
Is it really that mad? The boy claims he saw the demon god or Zarathul. The war comes because of the lack of food. Mosen stops feeding the peasants and locks himself in his own room. And the only time he has let himself be seen by anybody, he kills the man that just so happens to claim to have seen him talk to the death god. Edward, he killed Dexter using me. And now he is trying to force us all to go to war with Benjin. He's going to destroy the kingdom.
Not just the kingdom, he's going to destroy all of Elleru using Mosun. We need to do something.
What do we do?
We can't do anything.
There is one thing we can do.
What?
Nat stared into Edward's eyes. He didn't say anything, but knew that Edward received the message.
We can't do that.
Elleru is about to be doomed. We have to save Elleru from Zarathul.
It is our duty to serve the king, not to kill him.
Except we're not killing the king, we're killing Zarathul.
You can't kill Zarathul. The god of life couldn't even do it.
No, but we can kill his puppet. Mosun is going to destroy this kingdom and Elleru. Someone has to save it.
We'd only be saving it for a moment.
Isn't that enough reason?
Nomir was riding the wagon full of the remaining food crates back to Gendlier. There were guards all around the city. Nomir rode up to one of the guards.
Stop at once. What is this?
I have food to bring to King Mosun.
Where were you? You were supposed to be here this morning.
I am new. This is my first time delivering these crates. The last 2 men are being punished for taking the food for themselves.
Very well. Do you know where to deliver these crates?
I do.
The guard moved aside, letting Nomir enter Gendlier. The city felt different from when Nomir was last there. When he left the city, there was a sense of urgency. The tensions with Benjin was rising, and words of Polo's encounter with the god of death added to the panic. Despite the stress of what was Gendlier at the time, it was a greater improvement than what Nomir was seeing. At least urgency is a sign that something is alive. What Nomir was seeing was a city that was dying, rotting like a corpse. Each civilian was a cell of a functioning body, but each civilian was sick, hungry, and defeated. He saw a group of hungry kids sitting on the sidewalk, barely able to stand. Nomir leaned over to them.
Follow me.
As Nomir was going down the road to the palace, he made a quick turn towards the village side of the kingdom. The children were following him as close as they could. Nomir rode into the heart of where all the peasants lived. He was surrounded. None of the people in this area has seen a rider come into their part of the kingdom since the blockade.
Gather around, people of Gendlier. Gather around.
Nomir got on the wagon and began handing out the crates of food to the people. They all ran towards him in excitement once they knew what was happening. Nomir was giving away food so fast that he had already emptied the wagon. He looked at the crowd of people and realized that he didn't have enough for them. It wasn't nearly enough. Nomir got back on the wagon and started riding away from the crowd, but they were all following him. They wanted more. Nomir made it out of the village and towards the exit of Gendlier. Serana and Helena were walking through the streets of Benjin.
Maybe we should find the oracle, get her perspective or her advice.
She would just tell us the same thing.
How would you know?
The shadows know everything too. They knew about everything we did. Just like the oracle.
If they were so synced with the oracles, then why did the oracles wanted to see Polo alone?
I don't know. Helena, I have no idea what's going on.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Did Amos ever speak to you about anything?
Not to me alone. Why?
He spoke to me and my feelings with Polo. He said it could be a danger for him.
What is your feelings towards Polo?
It's oh my God.
Helena grabbed Serana and moved her away from the street.
What are you doing?
Serana, look.
Serana peeked her head towards the street. She saw him. Nagel. He was roaming the area.
We have to get back to the compound.
Serana and Helena walked side by side. They looked behind and saw Nagel walking in their direction.
We need to run.
No, don't run. It'll just make it more suspicious. He doesn't know we're here.
The two were now walking at a fast pace, fighting the urge to drop everything and sprint through the village. Nagel was now right behind them. They could hear his footsteps almost directly behind theirs. Serana placed her hand on her dagger. She was about to turn around and attack Noggle with her weapon. But before she could do it, Noggle walked right past them without even noticing them. Helena and Serana both breathed a sigh of relief.
Let's get back to the compound and finally get out of here.
King's orders have come through. The King's orders. Our great King Mosan has struck a deal with the Benjin King. We have sent General Rorin to Benjin in exchange for the entire mountain. Rorin will be guided towards the Benjin Kingdom and left behind near the gates of the city. All hail great Mosan, the King of Gendlia.
You want more?
We need more. There is not nearly enough crates in one wagon to feed that city.
Nomir, we have enough food from the original deal to be more than happy with. Any more crates brings nothing to us.
You say you are a people of peace. Would you say it is peaceful to just let people starve?
Is it peaceful to work with a man who kills people?
I kill people who agree to kill, and anyone who agrees to kill also agrees to being killed.
Did those riders that we robbed agree to kill?
What are you implying? You think I killed those men?
Did you? I know where the Gendlia camp is. I've been keeping an eye on it and the riders who deliver those crates. If word got out that they were robbed, they would have had extra guards on those wagons ready to protect the crates from robbers like us. But they weren't there. Everything was just as is, which means word didn't get back.
If word got back then, we wouldn't been able to continue on with our operation.
So you did kill those men?
Yes, I did, and I'm going to do it next time, and the time after that, so I can help prevent an entire people from starving to death. Wouldn't you, Farrad? Wouldn't you kill a couple of men to save a couple thousand? There's another wagon of food being delivered tonight. I'll be in the same area to rob it, in case you or your people want to join. If not, all the food is going to the people. Your people get none of it, and this is the end of our transaction.
Nomir got to his feet and left. Tatis couldn't sleep. Every little noise made outside his tent startled him. He peeked his head outside his tent to his guard.
Do you see anything?
No, my lord, just the usual.
What about the men? Anybody acting suspicious? We could have a traitor here working for Nomir.
Everything is fine, my lord. Please get some sleep.
It isn't fine. Why would it be fine? Is it you? Are you working for Nomir? How did Nomir know about our sneak attack in the Benjin camp? How do I know you're not the mole?
My lord, I think it's best you go to sleep.
No!
Tatis grabbed his sword and barged outside his tent through his guard.
My lord, you shouldn't...
Don't tell me what to do.
Tatis marched into the woods.
Where are you, Nomir? Where are you? Come after me, Nomir, coward!
Everyone was ready. Polo gathered his belongings, as did Helena, Serana, and Markus. The black shadows all gathered around.
We're ready to leave now.
One of the members faced the wall.
Alana dia kampa di Allah kampa.
The wall was now moving, twisting and turning in a distorted reality, and finally into an entrance. A tunnel. The group entered the tunnel and suddenly was transported outside the city of Benjin. Amos approached Polo, Helena, Serana, and Markus.
It is time, Polo.
Polo looked at Helena, Serana, and Markus. He was sad. Polo has never had any true friends in his life. He was nothing but a poor boy who spent his life working for something he didn't like, for a family who didn't care. He thought his employer was someone who truly wanted the best for him. But after meeting his friends in the mountains, he now knew what real friendship was like.
Thank you for everything, and I hope Solvaris will bless you on your journey.
You are family, Polo, no matter what happens.
Polo smiled as the two groups split apart and went their own ways. Nomir was waiting by the road. He knew it was dangerous robbing a wagon of food on his own, but he felt as though he had to at least do something. Seeing what he saw in Gendlia gave him new meaning. He was groomed to be a soldier, a man who was taught into believing that it is worth to kill and to die for your king and kingdom. But seeing what he saw today in the city that he spent his whole life fighting for, made him realize what is actually worth dying for. He heard galloping in the distance. It was a wagon being delivered. Nomir got in position and waited. Once the wagon got at the checkpoint, Polo pulled a rope across road, stopping the wagon in its place. Nomir got out his bow and arrow and aimed it towards the men inside.
Don't move. Remember me?
Nomir, we knew you were alive. Tatis has been looking for you. We thought you were dead.
I see you're remaining loyal to Tatis now.
We are loyal to whoever our commander is.
You're supposed to only be loyal to Gendlia and its people.
We are loyal to whoever we need to be loyal to. The citizens of Gendlia doesn't pay me anything. Tatis does. The king does. That's what matters, Nomir. You don't have a wife or a child. You move around only having to worry about yourself, caring only for yourself, and you hold us all into a standard and look down at us for being bad people. You think you love your kingdom. You think you love your people. Wait until you have an actual person of your own. Tell me then if you still want to fight for the people of Gendlia as your top priority.
Those mothers and fathers, they love their kids too. Unfortunately, because of your complicity, they are dying. What about their children?
You'll never understand Nomir. Any parent that sacrificed their own child for the sake of 1,000 children is no parent at all. I will strangle 100 babies myself if it means that mine get to live, and I would be a bad person for not doing so.
Nomir still had his arrow pulled back, ready to be released, but he couldn't let go of the arrow. He lowered it instead.
This is what you're going to do. You take a quarter of the crates to the king. Tell them the mountain is running low on food, and you take the rest to the peasants and give the rest away.
We cannot do that.
You would rather die than defy the king's orders.
If I die, my family will still be provided for by the kingdom. Just kill us now, Nomir, and take the rest of it to Gendlia. It is better to...
The other rider stabbed the man in the back. He stumbled around the road before falling to his knees, bleeding to death. The other rider approached Nomir and kneeled.
My lord Nomir, I will remain loyal to you and serve you as if you were my king. I will take these crates of food back to Gendlia and give it amongst the poor and needy.
Nomir looked at the man who was stabbed in the back.
He was your lord once?
Yes, but I never believed in him.
The man got to his feet and climbed onto the wagon.
I'll get these to the people, Lord Nomir, and make sure they are all fed.
Nomir released an arrow into the back of the man. He collapsed to the ground, dying instantly. Nomir dragged the man he shot in the back off the road into the tall weeds where he was invisible from the road. He then slowly walked to the man that was stabbed in the back by his loyal follower. Nomir grabbed his legs to drag him, but didn't. He dropped his legs and picked his body up with his hands and carried him into the weeds. He gently laid him next to his former employee. Nomir walked back onto the road and drove the wagon the rest of the way to Gendlia.
Poison?
Yes, it's the only safe way.
How would we do it? Mosan stays locked in his chambers all day with guards outside his door.
He has to eat. Everyday servers arrive at his door and drop his food off. We need to somehow find a way to get the poison in his drink without any of the servers catching us.
This would take a lot of planning, Nat.
First, we need to get the poison.
Polo and the Black Shadows were travelling through the hills.
What are they going to do in Barthion?
Your friends have an important duty awaiting them.
Yes, but what is it?
Only Solvaris knows.
As the group were walking through the hills, they came across a tree. a cherry tree overlooking the area. Polo sat by the tree.
Polo?
Sorry, I just wanted to see if I can see my friends from here. See them on their way to Barthion.
You shall see your friends soon, Polo. Once this journey is finished.
Polo stood up and followed Amos and the shadows. But they were moving fast for Polo. He lost sight of them.
Wait up!
Polo ran to catch up closer to the group. Once he saw them, they were gone. It was just Amos, sitting by himself on a rock.
Amos, what are you doing? Where did everyone go?
I'm just sitting here.
Didn't you encourage me to keep moving a second ago?
Come sit by me, Polo.
What?
Sit by me for a second.
Polo walked up to Amos and sat beside him.
I know a lot about you, Polo.
I know.
Yes, but I know all your experiences. You know, he showed me your experiences once he showed himself to me. It was beautiful. He gave me these abilities that no mortal has. It was like I was a form of a god amongst these mortals. I swore my loyalty to him, and I will always be loyal to him, because he changed my life. He gave me many abilities, but the most important one is the ability to see you when I am not there. Not only to see you, but to know you. I know you met him before.
I did. He came to me. This is why I am on this journey.
Wasn't it beautiful?
It was.
I remember when I saw him, sitting on the side of an empty field. I had nothing but wanted everything, and then he appeared. He took me back. His beauty, the black mist, surrounded me, the red eyes promising me everything.
Polo stood up and ran away from Amos. Amos was chasing him.
He wants you, Polo. Don't fight it, Polo.
Polo was sprinting as fast as he can, but Amos tackled him to the ground. He was on top of him.
Embrace him, Polo. Embrace Zarathul. He told me everything about you, Polo. He needs you, Polo. Let us take you to him.
Amos placed his hands around Polo's throat. Polo tried to fight back, but he couldn't. He was too weak. Behind Amos emerged the other members of the Black Shadows surrounding Polo as he was being strangled, chanting to their god Zarathul.
He is yours, Zarathul. He is here, the boy, the chosen one. You'll meet him at last.
As the life was seeping away from Polo's body, he saw Amos's face for what it was. His face changed shape. His skin was deteriorating into a black dust. His eyes were turning red. Polo was now face to face with Zarathul. Helena, Serana, and Markus were following the other members of the Black Shadows.
How long do we have until we reach Barthion?
Barthion will wait for now, my dear. We have to visit someone.
The group were weaving their way through bushes and trees. Once they got out from the wooded area, they saw a man sitting alone by the fire. The shadows walked up to him from behind.
They are here for you, my lord.
The man slowly turned around. He was tall, muscular, and confident. A smile started to creep on his face. Helena, Serana, and Markus recognized him immediately. It was Nagel.